Welcome to the Pulse on Cyber. This isn't theoretical, this is about your data safety today. Is your Windows data actually secure? If you rely on Microsoft BitLocker's default settings, the brutal truth backed by cybersecurity data is, no, it isn't. While BitLocker's underlying encryption algorithms are incredibly strong, Microsoft's default configuration leaves a massive backdoor wide open for anyone with physical access to your device. Let's break down the exact data, how this exploitation happens, and the precise steps you must take to protect yourself right now. First, let's look at the hard evidence. Within just the first half of 2026, the Common Vulnerabilities and Exposures database has documented critical BitLocker bypasses. Take note of CVE-2026-50507, a zero-day protection mechanism failure that allows local attackers to entirely bypass device encryption. There is also CVE-2026-45585, known as the YellowKey vulnerability, which manipulates the Windows recovery environment to break the validation trust chain. But the biggest flaw isn't a software bug, it's a hardware design choice. By default, BitLocker runs in TPM-only mode. When your computer boots, the motherboard requests the encryption key from the Trusted Platform Module chip. Cybersecurity testing from firms like Wavestone has proven that this master key travels across the motherboard's SPI bus in 100% unencrypted plaintext. An attacker using a standard logic analyzer costing less than $150 can physically probe the motherboard, sniff the signal, and extract your decryption key in seconds. So, how do you protect yourself? Fortunately, you can fix Microsoft's weak defaults by hardening your system. You must enforce a pre-boot PIN. When a PIN is required, the TPM chip refuses to release the encryption key across the motherboard until the correct PIN is physically entered by the user, rendering hardware sniffing attacks completely useless. Here is exactly how to do it. Press the Windows key, type gpedit.msc, and open the local group policy editor. Navigate to Computer Configuration, Administrative Templates, Windows Components, BitLocker Drive Encryption, and then Operating System Drives. Find the policy titled Require Additional Authentication at Startup. Enable it and ensure that Configure TPM Startup PIN is set to Require Startup PIN with TPM. Save the changes, open your command prompt as an administrator, and run the command manage-bde-protectors-add c:\-tpm and PIN. You will be prompted to create your PIN. Don't leave your security to default settings. Take control of your data encryption today. You can verify all sources and CVE data used in this video in the video description. Hardening your BitLocker setup is the single most important step you can take for physical device security. Stay secure and follow us on the Pulse on Cyber.